Hey everybody, Jeff Hunter here, Pro Chevrolet, Sault Ste. Marie. Today I want to go over a question that I get asked quite often. In fact, the more I think about it, it may be the most common question I have asked, at least in regards to trucks. And talking about trucks, I'm lucky. I work here at Pro Chevrolet, so I get to sell GMC and I get to sell Chevrolet. It's two different brands of trucks. And if you haven't already guessed the question is, what is the difference between a GMC Sierra and a Chevrolet Silverado? Well, that's what we're going to go over today. And I got to warn you ahead of time, I'm not going to talk about the differences in terms of, of course, Chevrolet has some pretty awesome special edition models, and so does GMC. GMC has the Elevation, for example, and Chevrolet has trucks like, the Special Ops, the Red Line, Custom. But all that aside, what I'm going to talk about today are two trucks that are pretty much along the same lines of one another, and that is our mid-trim level Chevrolet Silverado LT in the Z71, or we call it the 2LT, with the Z71 off-road package. And comparatively, I'm going to talk about the GMC Sierra SLE, also with the Z71. So two very comparable trucks, and I think you may be surprised there's not a whole lot of difference between them, but that's what we're going to go over. So let's step outside this truck and go have a look. All right, so here we are outside. I do apologize, we're going to have a little bit of wind noise today, so I'll try and talk a bit loud enough so you can hear me. But in front of us is, to the left, obviously, that is the Chevrolet Silverado Z71 in the LT trim, and next to that we have the GMC Sierra SLE with the Z71. So right off the bat, we're going to look and we're going to see that there is definitely a looks difference between them. From a standpoint of, you can see the hood has some different lines to it, the headlights are different, the grill's different, and so on. So right off the bat, I think we can obviously tell that there's a difference in looks between the two. That is clear. Even the design of the fog lights is different as well. Now, when we're talking Z71, as you can see, the Chevrolet is coming with painted front bumpers and a painted grille. If we weren't looking at a Z71, actually there's one right here, that is how it would look. So you do get a chrome front end, but if you get the Z71 off-road package, which is what we're comparing side by side here, painted front and rear bumpers, painted grille on the Chevrolet, whereas you're going to have the chrome bumper and the chrome grille on the GMC. Now, looks aside, from a feature standpoint, again, there is not a whole lot of difference. Let's look at this GMC, and I want to show you something right here. See that? See that trim around the wheel well? You're going to get that in the front and the back? Oh, see, the Chevrolet doesn't have that. So there's one major difference. The GMC is going to be priced a little bit higher because you're going to have that black trim. Some people love that, some people don't. Personal preference. The other thing is, when it comes to badging, GMC tends to use these metal logos. So if it was just a 4x4, we would just say 4x4. In this case, it's Z71. If we head to the back of the Chevrolet, there you go, it's a sticker. So a little bit of a price difference there as well. Again, going to the expense of the GMC. The other difference, and you're not going to be able to see this very well, I don't know if you can see that, there's upper tie-down hooks. You probably can't see it very well, but upper tie-down hooks, those come standard in the box of the GMC. They're not a standard feature in the Chevrolet. And then down inside here, you can't see, but underneath there, underneath the box rails in the GMC, there's LED box lighting. Both of those, upper tie-down hooks and box lighting, are available in the Silverado, but they come standard in the GMC. So, right off the bat, metal badging, trim around the wheel wells, the LED lights, the upper tie-down hooks are what are going to make the GMC come in a little bit priced higher. Now, if you look on the inside, this is something that is very much similar. The only difference I'm going to show you for comparing Z71s, you see that right there on the door? It's a carbon fiber look that you're going to get in the Silverado. Otherwise, if you look at, look at the seats, look at the steering wheel, look at all the components in terms of, the dash, all that kind of stuff, it's going to be the same minus the logo in the GMC. Now, this one is a bucket seat model, but what I want to show you here, there's your door trim here. So carbon fiber on that, you're going to get more of a wood grain on the GMC. But then again, from a look standpoint, seat-wise, they are virtually the same thing. So I hope that answers the question that a lot of you have asked me, and some of you still may not know. There really isn't a whole lot of difference, right? At the end of the day, I tell all of my customers, they are both a fantastic truck. Clearly, a lot of it boils down to the features you want. Do you want that black trim around the wheel well? Do you want, do you want the painted front end? Do you want the chrome front end? Do you like the looks of one better than the other? That is essentially what it boils down to. As always, I want to thank you for watching. If you have any more questions in this video or anything related to the trucks, just please, message me or come in and see me, and I'll help best I can. Thanks for watching.